Think about how your morning starts, the routines you follow, and the decisions you make without a second thought. These seemingly insignificant actions accumulate and weave together to shape your character and determine the direction of your life. It's in these everyday moments that our future is crafted, one choice at a time. Some habits provide comfort and stability, guiding us through the complexities of life with ease. However, not all habits are created equal. While some propel us forward, others act as silent saboteurs, subtly hindering our growth and well-being. These detrimental habits can become so ingrained that we hardly notice their presence, yet they exert a powerful influence on our lives. In this video, we're diving into some timeless wisdom from one of the wisest men who ever lived, King Solomon. His teachings offer profound insights into human behavior and the keys to a fulfilling life. We're going to explore 15 habits you must quietly eliminate from your life right now, according to Solomon's principles. These insights are not only practical but also deeply rooted in Scripture, providing guidance that's just as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. As we journey through these principles, I encourage you to reflect on your own life. Think about how these habits might be manifesting in your daily routines and the subtle ways they might be affecting your happiness and success. This is a chance to gain clarity and make meaningful changes. So let's delve into starting with the first habit. Habit number 1. Laziness. Proverbs 6 verse 9 to 11 says, "How long will you lie there, you sluggard? When will you get up from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief and scarcity like an armed man." Solomon warns us that laziness leads to poverty and lack. It's not just about financial poverty. It's about missing out on opportunities and not reaching your full potential. Laziness can creep into your life subtly, making you feel comfortable with procrastination and complacency. Have you ever caught yourself saying, "I'll do it later," only to realize that later never comes? This habit of putting things off can become a vicious cycle, preventing you from achieving your goals. The key to breaking this cycle is to recognize when you're falling into the trap of laziness. Set small, achievable goals to build momentum. Start with simple tasks and gradually take on more challenging ones. Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. I want to encourage you to embrace diligence by creating a routine that keeps you productive. Wake up early, plan your day, and prioritize your tasks. Proverbs 10 verse 4 states, "Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth." This isn't just about monetary wealth. It's about the richness of life that comes from being proactive and engaged. When you're diligent, you're not just working hard. You're working smart. You're making the most of your time and talents, and this leads to a more fulfilling and successful life. I want you to understand that eliminating laziness is about changing your mindset. View each day as an opportunity to grow and make a difference. Surround yourself with motivated individuals who inspire and challenge you. Reflect on your accomplishments and use them as fuel to keep moving forward. Let's take Solomon's advice to heart and eliminate laziness, replacing it with a spirit of hard work and determination. Habits number 2. Dishonesty. Proverbs 12 verse 22 tells us, "The Lord detests lying lips, but He delights in people who are trustworthy." Dishonesty erodes trust and integrity. Whether it's lying to others or to yourself, it's a habit that must go. Trust is the foundation of any meaningful relationship, and without it, connections break down and life becomes filled with deceit and confusion. When you lie, even if it seems harmless, you're creating a web of falsehoods that can entangle you. It may start with small lies, but they can quickly escalate, leading to more significant deceit. People rely on your honesty to make informed decisions and build their own trust in you. When you're dishonest, you undermine their confidence and damage your reputation. It's essential to strive for truthfulness in all aspects of your life. You see, living truthfully means being honest with yourself as well. Acknowledge your strengths and weaknesses, and don't deceive yourself about your abilities or limitations. Self-deception can lead to unrealistic expectations and disappointment. Proverbs 11:3 states, "The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity." By being honest with yourself, you pave the way for personal growth and genuine self-improvement. Integrity should be at the core of everything you do. It's about being consistent in your actions, words, and beliefs. When you're trustworthy, you build strong, lasting relationships and earn the respect of others. It's not always easy to tell the truth, especially when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient, but it's always the right choice. Cultivate a habit of honesty by practicing transparency and open communication. Let your words and actions reflect your true self, and you'll find that trust and integrity lead to a more harmonious and fulfilling life. Habit number 3. Pride. Proverbs 16 verse 18 warns, "Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall." Pride blinds us to our faults and makes us resistant to growth. When we are prideful, we build walls around ourselves, shutting out valuable feedback and constructive criticism. We become convinced of our own superiority, which can lead to our downfall. It's important to recognize that pride is often the barrier standing between us and our true potential. Think about times when pride has interfered in your life. Maybe you refused to ask for help when you needed it, or you ignored advice because you thought you knew better. These moments of pride can prevent you from learning and growing. Humility, on the other hand, opens the door to wisdom and understanding. It allows you to see yourself and others more clearly, fostering growth and improvement. You see, humility doesn't mean thinking less of yourself. It means recognizing that you always have more to learn. It's about being open to new ideas and willing to admit when you're wrong. Proverbs 11 verse 2 states, "When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom." When you start letting go of pride and embracing humility, you can build stronger relationships and make better decisions. Humility makes you more approachable and trustworthy, qualities that enrich both personal and professional interactions. Habit number 4. Anger. Proverbs 29 verse 11 says, "Fools give full vent to their rage, but the wise bring calm in the end." Anger can be incredibly destructive. It clouds your judgment and leads to poor decisions that you often regret later. When you let anger control you, it damages relationships and creates unnecessary conflict. It's crucial to recognize the power of anger and learn to manage it effectively. We all experience anger, but how we handle it makes all the difference. Think about a time when you let your anger get the best of you. Maybe you said things you didn't mean, or you acted in a way that hurt someone else. These moments can leave lasting scars, both for you and for those around you. The key is to practice patience and self-control. When you feel anger rising, take a step back, breathe, and give yourself a moment to cool down. This simple practice can prevent many regrettable actions. Proverbs 15 verse 1 offers additional wisdom. "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." By responding calmly and thoughtfully, you can defuse tense situations and maintain peace. It's not about suppressing your feelings, but about expressing them in a constructive manner. Communicate your frustrations calmly and respectfully. This approach not only helps you maintain your composure, but also earns you respect from others. There is a profound truth I want to share with you. You see, cultivating peace in your life involves more than just managing anger. It's about fostering a mindset of patience and understanding. When you approach situations with a calm and open mind, you create a positive environment for yourself and those around you. Practice mindfulness, seek to understand others' perspectives, and strive for harmony in your interactions. Habit number 5. Gossip. Proverbs 20 verse 19 advises, "A gossip betrays a confidence, so avoid anyone who talks too much." Gossip damages reputations and sows discord. It's one of those habits that can seem harmless at first, but it can quickly spiral out of control, causing real harm. When you engage in gossip, you're not just talking about someone behind their back. You're betraying trust and spreading negativity. Think about the times you've been the subject of gossip. How did it feel? Likely, it hurt and created feelings of distrust and isolation. When you gossip about others, you're contributing to that same cycle of hurt and mistrust. Instead of tearing people down, focus on lifting them up. If you wouldn't say it to someone's face, don't say it at all. Proverbs 16, verse 28 says, "A perverse person stirs up conflict, and a gossip separates close friends." This underscores the destructive power of gossip. I want to let you know that choosing to speak positively and constructively about others is a powerful habit. It fosters a culture of respect and trust. When you hear gossip, steer the conversation in a more positive direction. Highlight the good qualities of the person being discussed or change the topic altogether. By doing this, you're setting an example and promoting a more positive environment. Your decision to eliminate gossip from your life also means surrounding yourself with people who share the same values. Avoid those who thrive on spreading rumors and negativity. Instead, build relationships with those who uplift and encourage you. Habit number 6. Greed. Proverbs 15, verse 27 says, "The greedy bring ruin to their households, but the one who hates bribes will live." Greed can consume you, leading to unethical behavior and strained relationships. It's a powerful force that can distort your values and priorities. When you're driven by greed, you're never satisfied, always craving more, and often at the expense of your integrity and relationships. Think about the times when greed has influenced your decisions. Maybe you pursued a financial gain that compromised your values, or you neglected important relationships in the quest for more wealth. These moments often lead to regret and a sense of emptiness. Solomon's wisdom reminds us that true fulfillment comes not from accumulating wealth, but from living a life of integrity and generosity. There is an antidote to greed, and that is practicing contentment. Proverbs 16, verse 8 says, "Better a little with righteousness than much gain with injustice." Learn to appreciate what you have and be grateful for it. This doesn't mean you shouldn't strive for success, but rather that you should be mindful of your motivations and ensure they align with your values. Contentment brings peace and satisfaction, reducing the constant pressure to acquire more. Generosity is another powerful habit that counters greed. Proverbs 11, verse 25 states, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." When you give freely, you're not only helping others, but also enriching your own life. Generosity fosters connections and creates a sense of community. It shifts your focus from what you can gain to how you can contribute, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Habit number 7. Impulsiveness. Proverbs 19, verse 2 cautions, "Desire without knowledge is not good. How much more will hasty feet miss the way?" Acting without thinking can lead to regret. How many times have you made a snap decision, only to wish later that you had taken a moment to think it through? Impulsiveness can lead to mistakes and missed opportunities, making it essential to develop the habit of thoughtful decision-making. Impulsiveness often stems from a desire for immediate gratification. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to make choices based on emotions rather than logic. This can apply to anything from financial decisions to personal relationships. Taking time to consider your actions and their consequences allows you to weigh your options more carefully and make better choices. Proverbs 21, verse 5 reminds us, "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty." One way to combat impulsiveness is to create a habit of pausing before making decisions. When faced with a choice, take a few moments, or even a day, to reflect on the potential outcomes. Ask yourself, what are the long-term consequences of this decision? This simple practice can prevent many hasty mistakes and lead to more thoughtful, deliberate actions. Cultivating patience and mindfulness helps you stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. Another important aspect is to seek advice and wisdom from others. Proverbs 15 verse 22 says, "Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed." Surround yourself with trusted friends, family, or mentors who can offer guidance and perspective. They can help you see the bigger picture and consider factors you might have overlooked. Habit number 8. Arrogance. Proverbs 11 verse 2 says, "When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom." Arrogance shuts the door to learning and growth. When you think you know it all, you stop seeking new knowledge and experiences. This mindset can be incredibly limiting and prevent you from reaching your full potential. Embracing humility, on the other hand, opens the door to endless possibilities for growth and improvement. Arrogance often manifests as a refusal to listen to others or acknowledge their contributions. It creates barriers in relationships and stifles collaboration. When you approach life with a humble heart, you become more open to feedback and willing to learn from others. Humility fosters a spirit of curiosity and a desire to continuously improve. Proverbs 27 verse 2 advises, "Let someone else praise you, and not your own mouth, an outsider, and not your own lips." The truth is, no matter how much you know, there is always more to learn. This mindset encourages a lifelong pursuit of knowledge and personal development. It also makes you more approachable and relatable, strengthening your relationships and building a supportive community around you. Humility isn't about diminishing your achievements. It's about understanding that growth is a continuous journey. Furthermore, humility enhances your ability to lead and inspire others. When people see that you are open to learning and value their input, they are more likely to respect and follow you. Proverbs 22 verse 4 says, "Humility is the fear of the Lord. Its wages are riches and honor and life." Habit number 9. Envy. Now, let's address envy. Proverbs 14 verse 30 teaches, "A heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones." Envy steals your joy and contentment. When you're constantly comparing yourself to others and coveting what they have, you lose sight of your own blessings and accomplishments. Envy is corrosive, eating away at your happiness and leaving you feeling unfulfilled and bitter. Think about the times you felt envious. Maybe you scrolled through social media, seeing others' successes, vacations, and perfect lives, and felt a pang of jealousy. This comparison trap can make you forget the unique journey you're on and the achievements you've made. Instead of focusing on what others have, practice gratitude for what you have. Proverbs 23 verse 17 to 18 advises, "Do not let your heart envy sinners, but always be zealous for the fear of the Lord. There is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off." Gratitude is a powerful antidote to envy. Start each day by reflecting on the things you're thankful for. It could be as simple as the roof over your head, the food on your table, or the loved ones in your life. When you focus on your blessings, you cultivate a heart at peace, which brings life and vitality. Remember, everyone's path is different, and comparing yourself to others only distracts you from your own progress and joy. Celebrate others' successes without feeling diminished. Understand that their achievements do not take away from your potential. Proverbs 15 verse 16 says, "Better a little with the fear of the Lord than great wealth with turmoil." Embrace your journey and trust that you are where you need to be. Envy robs you of peace, but gratitude restores it, leading to a more content and fulfilled life. Habit number 10. Self-righteousness. Proverbs 30 verse 12 describes, "Those who are pure in their own eyes, and yet are not cleansed of their filth." Self-righteousness blinds you to your own faults. When you believe you're always right and morally superior, you become resistant to feedback and growth. This mindset creates a false sense of purity that prevents true self-improvement. Self-righteousness often stems from a need to feel superior to others. It's easy to fall into the trap of judging others while ignoring your own shortcomings. This attitude not only alienates you from others but also hinders your personal development. Proverbs 26 verse 12 warns, "Do you see a person wise in their own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for them." It's crucial to recognize that everyone, including yourself, has areas that need improvement. Self-reflection is the key to overcoming self-righteousness. Take time to honestly evaluate your actions and attitudes. Are there areas where you've been judgmental or dismissive of others' perspectives? Seek out feedback from trusted friends or mentors who can provide a different viewpoint. This doesn't mean you should constantly criticize yourself, but rather approach your flaws with humility and a willingness to grow. Continuous improvement is a lifelong journey. Embrace the idea that you can always learn and become better. Proverbs 9 verse 9 says, "Instruct the wise, and they will be wiser still. Teach the righteous, and they will add to their learning." By letting go of self-righteousness and adopting a humble mindset, you open yourself up to endless possibilities for growth and wisdom. Habit number 11. Neglecting wisdom. Let's talk about neglecting wisdom. Proverbs 4 verse 7 tells us, "The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. Though it costs all you have, get understanding." Neglecting wisdom leads to poor choices. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the daily grind and forget the importance of continual learning and growth. Wisdom isn't just about acquiring knowledge, it's about understanding and applying it in your life. It requires effort, time, and sometimes sacrifice. Think about the decisions you've made without seeking wisdom. Maybe you acted on impulse or followed the crowd without considering the long-term consequences. These choices often lead to regret and missed opportunities. Wisdom helps you navigate life's complexities with clarity and discernment. Proverbs 3 verse 13 to 14 says, "Blessed are those who find wisdom, those who gain understanding, for she is more profitable than silver and yields better returns than gold." This highlights the immense value of wisdom in guiding our actions and decisions. You see, prioritizing wisdom means dedicating time to learning and self-improvement. Read books, seek advice from mentors, and reflect on your experiences. Surround yourself with wise individuals who can offer valuable insights and perspectives. Proverbs 13:20 advises, "Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm." When you make wisdom a priority, you equip yourself with the tools to make informed and thoughtful decisions. King Solomon encourages us to embrace the journey of lifelong learning. Understand that wisdom isn't a destination but a continuous process. Proverbs 1 verse 7 reminds us, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." When you value and pursue wisdom, you set yourself on a path of growth and understanding. Habit number 12. Negativity. Proverbs 17 verse 22 says, "A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones." Negativity can drain your energy and those around you. It's easy to get bogged down by life's challenges and let pessimism take over. However, maintaining a negative outlook not only affects your mental and emotional health, but also impacts your relationships and overall well-being. Consider the times when you've allowed negativity to dominate your thoughts. How did it make you feel? Likely it sapped your energy and made even simple tasks seem overwhelming. Negativity creates a cycle of despair and discouragement, making it hard to see the good in any situation. Proverbs 15 verse 13 reminds us, "A happy heart makes the face cheerful, but heartache crushes the spirit." Cultivating a positive outlook is crucial for a healthy and fulfilling life. It's important that you cultivate a positive outlook. And this starts with mindfulness and gratitude. Focus on the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Start each day by listing things you're thankful for and make an effort to see challenges as opportunities for growth. Surround yourself with positive influences and engage in activities that bring you joy. Proverbs 16 verse 24 says, "Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones." Spreading positivity through your words and actions can uplift both you and those around you. You need to know that spreading positivity doesn't mean ignoring reality or suppressing negative emotions. It's about choosing to focus on solutions rather than problems and finding silver linings in difficult situations. Proverbs 12 verse 25 states, "Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up." When you foster a positive mindset, you create an environment where hope and optimism can flourish. This not only improves your own quality of life, but also makes you a source of light and encouragement for others. Habit number 13. Resentment. Proverbs 10 verse 12 states, "Hatred stirs up conflict, but love covers over all wrongs." Holding on to resentment poisons your heart. Resentment can creep into your life subtly, often starting with a small hurt that you allow to fester. Over time, this bitterness can grow, affecting your relationships and overall well-being. It's essential to recognize and address resentment before it takes root. Think about a time when you held a grudge. How did it make you feel? Likely, it consumed your thoughts and colored your interactions with others. Resentment creates a barrier between you and the person you're angry with, but it also affects your inner peace. Proverbs 17 verse 9 says, "Whoever would foster love covers over an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends." Letting go of resentment through forgiveness is a powerful way to restore harmony in your life. I want you to know this. Practicing forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing the wrongdoing. It means choosing to release the hold that the hurt has on you. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself, freeing you from the burden of bitterness. Proverbs 19 verse 11 states, "A person's wisdom yields patience. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense." By embracing forgiveness, you allow yourself to heal and move forward. Letting go of grudges transforms your heart and mind. It opens you up to love, compassion, and understanding. When you practice forgiveness, you not only mend your relationships, but also foster a sense of inner peace. Proverbs 15 verse 18 says, "A hot-tempered person stirs up conflict, but the one who is patient calms a quarrel." When you release resentment, you create space for positivity and growth in your life. Habit number 14. Stubbornness. Proverbs 29 verse 1 warns, "Whoever remains stiff-necked after many rebukes will suddenly be destroyed." Without remedy, stubbornness prevents growth and reconciliation. Being stubborn often means clinging to your own way of thinking, even in the face of evidence or advice that suggests otherwise. This rigidity can hinder your personal development and damage your relationships. Think about a time when you were stubborn. Did it help you or harm you? More often than not, stubbornness leads to conflict and missed opportunities for growth. It's crucial to recognize when your obstinacy is holding you back. Proverbs 12 verse 15 says, "The way of fools seems right to them, but the wise listen to advice." Being open to feedback and willing to change is a sign of strength, not weakness. Approaching life with a flexible mindset allows you to learn and evolve. When you're open to new ideas and perspectives, you gain valuable insights that can enhance your understanding and decision-making. Proverbs 13 verse 10 states, "Where there is strife, there is pride, but wisdom is found in those who take advice." Embrace humility and be willing to admit when you're wrong. This openness fosters growth and improves your relationships. Being receptive to feedback doesn't mean you have to agree with everything others say. It means considering different viewpoints and being willing to adjust your course when necessary. Proverbs 15, verse 31 to 32 says, "Whoever heeds life, giving correction, will be at home among the wise. Those who disregard discipline despise themselves, but the one who heeds correction gains understanding." Habit number 15. Ignoring discipline. Proverbs 13 verse 18 teaches, "Whoever disregards discipline comes to poverty and shame, but whoever heeds correction is honored." Ignoring discipline leads to downfall. Discipline is essential for personal growth and success. It provides structure and guidance, helping you to stay on the right path. When you ignore discipline, you risk making repeated mistakes and missing out on opportunities for improvement. Think about the times you resisted discipline or correction. Maybe you dismissed constructive criticism or avoided situations that required self-control. These moments likely led to setbacks and regrets. Proverbs 12 verse 1 says, "Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid." You see, embracing discipline means recognizing its value and understanding that it's an essential part of growth. Discipline is not about punishment, it's about learning and refining your actions. Embracing correction requires humility and a willingness to learn. It's about understanding that you don't have all the answers and that there's always room for improvement. Proverbs 3 verse 11 to 12 reminds us, "My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline and do not resent his rebuke, because the Lord disciplines those he loves. As a father, the son he delights in." This perspective shifts your view of discipline from something negative to something beneficial. It's a sign of love and care, aimed at helping you become the best version of yourself. Striving to improve through discipline involves setting goals and maintaining self-control. It means being open to feedback and actively seeking ways to better yourself. Proverbs 10 verse 17 says, "Whoever heeds discipline shows the way to life, but whoever ignores correction leads others astray." By embracing discipline, you not only enhance your own life, but also set a positive example for others. So there you have it. 15 habits to eliminate from your life, guided by the wisdom of King Solomon. By addressing these habits, you can live a more fulfilling, purposeful, and peaceful life. Thank you for joining me today. If this message resonates with you, remember to like, subscribe, and share with others. Let's continue to grow and learn together. Stay blessed.